religion, and they're afraid of that. I'm not saying that's what it is, but my point is that if they talk, can I just hear what they got to say? And if you talk, can I hear what y'all got to say? Because I can't go with y'all, back and forth, but that's not making much sense.
Let's try that. Right. Let us speak, and if you have a question, then we'll answer your question. And don't talk over us, and we don't talk over you. All right?
One person
I want you to watch. I want you to stay here and watch this. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. I want you to watch what happens.
He had a question.
What's your question first? Hold up. He's here before you. He asked before you.
Overall, what is your angle here? And the only reason why I say angle is because I hear you say that you're asking like very specific leading questions like who is against you, when I don't feel like there's any race that's just like, man, this guy's got to go. Mark him. It's something more like if we're gonna go biblical and religious, because you got the book out. If I'm made in God's image, then I am God. And not to say that I'm saying that with humble. I understand. The words that I'm saying, I am God. So for me to say that this guy or this guy is the reason that I'm down, I'm not hustling. I'm not trying hard enough. And for you to go up there and say that women have to play some role or go into something about being gay or something like that, we live our own lives. We are the masters of our destiny.
I want you to watch that. No, don't leave. Now you said...
I'm going to make a point that everything you're going to say is not going to come from you.
Exactly. That's what I'm... No, host, this is what you just watch.
Go ahead, bro.
Now, all right. Now, you made a point about you being God and created in the image of God. Isn't God about the truth? Truth is the main thing.
Everybody has
God's truth.
How do you tell me?
All right, like how she said, let me finish. She just said how we're reading out the Bible, and before she left, she said our answer's going to come out the Bible. So no matter what you say about whose truth, our truth and everything we believe is going to come out the Bible. Now, if you don't believe in the Bible, then maybe this is not for you. Or whoever doesn't believe in the Bible, maybe this is not for you. Because everything we're going to say is going to come out the Bible. You mentioned about the women. We went back and forth. Let me finish. See? All right, let me finish. About the women, the question came up, are women equal to men? We go in the Bible, and the Bible says women are not equal to men. That's what we believe. Because it's out of the Bible. You mentioned about nationality. According to the Bible, the children of Israel, they're above all nations. It tells you that in the book of Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter, out of the Bible. Now, if you have a problem with that, you have a problem with the Bible. That's what we believe. If you want us to show you, we can show it to you. But if you don't believe it, then it's not the forum for you. Right? That's fair, right, brother?
It's not that it's not fair.
Okay, so show it.
Let's go first.
I like wasting my time. I like to learn. I can't learn like this.
It's keeping people.
All right, but that's your point. That's your point.
It's not as equal as I am.
Fine.
That's like
brother.
So you shouldn't even be
All
saying
right, brother, but listen to what I'm saying. If that's what you believe, let me finish, brother. If that's what your opinion and that's what you believe, fine. But she believes in the Bible. Let us deal with them and the ones who believe in the Bible. Okay, it's not. That's your opinion. All right, well then we're conditioned. She's conditioned. All right, we want to condition. We want to condition each other.
For me to be so certain.
See now,
you have to remember. But you have to remember.
Now here's wait. We finish with you. We're gonna go to you. Wait. We're gonna go to you. And I'm gonna hear what you gotta say.
Because I was sitting quiet.
All right. We're gonna go in the Bible. I'm gonna answer you through the Bible. And you're not going to cut me off, and I'm not going to cut you off.
But this is the thing.
No, we agree on that, right? I'm not going to cut you off, and you're not going to cut me off. No, because I want to establish a common ground. I want to hear him say yes, agree to that.
Go ahead.
No, what's your question?
What I wanted to say was what you were saying earlier. You have to understand, like, people themselves are judging each other. For you to even think of judging someone else, that contradicts you from what everybody is saying already. Because it's like, you're saying how, who is the greatest enemy besides the black man? Outside of his race, it's himself. Because at the end of the day, everybody has their own set mind. But the problem is nobody knows who the fuck they are, so they try to grasp onto everybody else. And that's where everything gets fucked up, because now you have one person believing this, one person believing that, and it's like, you can't really believe anything because nobody knows what to believe. They're just choosing what side. And then it's like, people always try to say to come down and get the answers from a book, but then it's like, how do we even know if this is true?
Okay, so now, you made a lot of different points. The first point is about judgment. So as far as judging, can we judge? We believe in the book? Okay. Oh, what happened? I thought we had covered. Wow, it's 5 minutes.
What you accusing?
We believe.
Nah, but you all just stop. Let him talk.
I said Judah. Judah is the tribe that judges. That's all.
All right, so it's okay. Let me hear. My brother.
No, I want to hear.
Deuteronomy 1 verse 16 before judging.
1 verse 16.
Right?
Yeah, fine.
And I charge your judges of the time, saying, hear that cause between your brethren.
Right, so if a brother has a problem with another brother, or we have a problem, we're supposed to hear the causes between our brothers. That's a spiritual thing. You don't even have to believe in the Bible to know that's a good thing. I'm supposed to hear you out. You're supposed to hear me out. Come on.
And judge righteously between every man and his brother.
And judge righteously between every man and his brother. Now, you might not believe in the book, but we believe in the book. Whether you believe it or not, we believe in the book, and we're supposed to judge based on what's written in the book. If I steal from this sister or this brother, we're supposed to judge based on the book, what it says about stealing. You understand? If I take his house or whatever I do that offends him, we judge based on the book. So the Lord said, judge righteously. Come on.
But righteously, the stranger is within him.
So we judge out of the book. You understand? So the question came up about, you brought the men and the women thing. Are women, I'm bringing this up again, get that scripture again for me. Are women equal to men? Because in today's society, women are above men or equal with men. We're not putting down the women because we believe what the Bible says that we're above them. We love the sisters. But everything has an order. When you go to work, you have to follow your boss. That boss has to follow someone. A VP has to follow someone. Everything has an order. Let me finish. Everything has an order and balance. Just read the scripture, then you can make your next statement, right?
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3.
Come on.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
The head of every man, white man, black man, Chinese, all people, the head of every man is Jesus Christ. So we don't speak above Jesus or go around him. We have to obey Jesus Christ. Come on.
And the head of the woman.
And the head of the woman, so the same way we follow Christ, the Lord said, and the head of the woman, come on.
Is the man.
Is what?
Is the man.
Is the man. Come on.
And the head of Christ is God.
And the head of Christ is God. So there's an order. We believe in what the book says. You might not want to believe it, or you might say...
It's not that I don't believe it, it's just that it's just another form of programming.
Okay. But,
like, you have to understand, like, what if this book never came about? How would anyone think? How would we even know? So that's why it's like, it's just another form of programming.
Today, let me answer that question. Today, most people don't believe or follow the Bible. And look how they live now. Men marrying men, women marrying women. Women walking around half naked.
It's like, what's wrong with that?
That's their business.
What's wrong with?
If that makes them happy,
no. All right. So if I was,
That's not rude.
understand? If I was to live a negative lifestyle, right, and that made me happy. If I was taking advantage of people, and that made me happy. If I was smoking crack, and that made me happy, then that
do it. That's you.
But then, you know why? You know why he's doing that? You know why? You know.
Because he's the devil. Tell him.
Hey, sister. You know why he's doing that? Because that goes back into the you know why? It is your right. But you know why he's doing that? And I think you know why already. It goes back into the black and white thing, or our people against their people. That's their nature. Anything that comes... See, what's happening now, we toned down, instruction was coming out, he said something, I said something, and it's starting to make sense, and the spirit is flowing. But the white man being the devil, he always has to try to destroy something or order. You understand? And the black woman who lays down with the white man, she's going to try to back him up. That's why I got to do Okay, let me ask you a question.
We all were jumping over each other.
Let him speak.
We all were jumping over each other while we were talking. Like, why did that have to come down to the point where
because you just saw, brother, not to cut you off, disrespectful. She turned around. Look up here, brother. Look at him now. She just turned around and told him to chill out. We was dealing calmly. I was going in the scriptures.
Yes.
And you saw what he did. Now, you said why he has to be the devil, right? What does the word devil mean?
It's because I'm
What does it mean?
Just say you don't know what it means. If you don't know what it means, just say you don't know. Don't ask.
That's what I'm saying. What does it mean?
It means deceiver. You understand? The word devil means deceiver. And the characteristics you have to use to deceive are evil traits and characteristics. Now, here's the question I'm asking. What people on this earth, this goes back to the original question that you didn't like, but I threw at him.
Wait.
The question...
After you're done, can I just ask you one more question?
That's fine. In order to be the devil, you have to have wicked tendencies and characteristics. Now, from a historical backtracking. What people have robbed, stole, murdered,